Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Megan. In today's video, what I'm going to basically be doing is a little like back to school makeup look, like something a little bit more on the natural side, something you can wear to school. I'm going to be using all of my most affordable drugstore products that I own. So I thought this video would be really like fun, different and helpful. Like obviously when I was going back to school, I used to look up videos like this and I just found them fun and I enjoyed them. So I thought, why not film one? So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. The first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing this foundation. It's by Collection and I believe this foundation is about $5.99 and I wear the shade Cool Beige. I don't actually know if this is going to be my wrong skin colour because I haven't used this in ages. When I was in school, this is actually the foundation, not this exact bottle, but like the brand of foundation that I used, and I still swear by it now. Like, I literally, this foundation will always have a place in my heart. Seriously, like it's really good coverage, it lasts all day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squirt some of that on there. Oh, we might be alright. And I'm just going to put that all over my face with this buffer brush. So I'm not going to put this foundation on like too heavy because I mean when I was in school I didn't exactly cake it on. You know what I mean? Like you want it to still look quite natural, you want to be able to sort of see your skin through. So I've done it so you can still sort of see my freckles and my skin through the foundation. But yeah, I mean this foundation is, especially if you're, you know, you're not that into makeup and you don't want to spend that much money or you haven't got much money to spend on it, or you like wearing your expensive makeup out, like to school, you're really going to start wearing MAC and Tarte and stuff all over your face. Like, probably not really. Well, to be fair, who knows these days with the way the world is, probably. But I don't know about anyone else, but when I was in school, before that, Dream, what is it called? It was like a mousse in like a pot. I can't actually remember who it was by. It's called like Dream Matte Mousse or something. I'll try and put a picture up here. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. Like, who didn't use that foundation, literally. Anyway, after I've done a light layer of that, I'm literally gonna be chucking some of this just under my eyes and a bit on my nose, a bit on my forehead, maybe a bit on my chin. And this is by Rimmel. It's their Lasting Radiance Concealer. And that under my eyes. I don't actually really own that many drugstore concealers, really. Like, if I'm going to spend money on makeup, concealers is one of the things that I don't mind spending on because I just feel like that actually makes a difference. You can tell. Whereas with something like a powder, sometimes, like, I don't think you can really tell that much. Like, if you've got a nice expensive powder on it as opposed to like a drugstore. So I mean, if I'm going to invest my money in good quality high-end makeup, it's always going to be like, I like high quality foundations and concealers because I do really think that makes a difference. Some eyeshadows, obviously, of course, like the pigmentation, but if you can find a drugstore eyeshadow that's pigmented, like, same with like mascaras and stuff, really. Like, I've never found a high-end mascara that I've thought, oh my god, I'm going to buy you for the rest of my life. But yeah. The cheapest drugstore powder I currently own in my makeup collection is this powder, which is also by Collection. Collection's actually got a couple really nice bits of makeup, but like I was saying before, with powder, I mean, some powders of course are better than others, but like, I don't personally think that a powder that's however much money is much better than maybe like this one. Yeah, I mean, this powder, I'll just grab whatever powder I see in front of me, really, normally when I do my makeup. But I did used to use this powder in school all the time. You know, when life was hard and you used to have to save up all your money. And I'm not going to lie as well, obviously makeup trends and stuff have definitely changed since I was in school. Like, I'm now 21, so I left school, what, like 5 years ago this year. What I do with that is I grab this, it's like a dense buffer brush, and I'd put that in like pretty much where I put the concealer. And then what I'll do is grab this big fluffy brush and I'll just get that on there and put that all over my face, just so it's not as heavy. But yeah, like I was saying, like obviously trends and stuff have changed so much since I was in school. Like everyone in my school at one point was wearing massive thick eyeliner. Some people were even wearing lashes, like, whereas if I, looking back now, it was just absolutely ridiculous really. Like I never wore fake eyelashes, to be fair. But so yeah, that's the base done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and grab, yet again, another Collection product. So pretty much everything I've put on my face so far is by Collection. I have always been a fan of their products. Like, they're really affordable, they're good quality, and this is literally just a matte bronzer, and I use this every day now. Like, this is still part of my everyday makeup routine. I love it. Like, and another matte bronzer that I really like from the drugstore as well is by NYX. I normally use a shade medium, and that is my actual normal go-to bronzer. But I just, when I go away, obviously I was away for 5 weeks in a different country, if I do something like that, or I go to a festival, or I go somewhere like that, I'm not going to start taking my bronzers to Ibiza. You know, you don't know what's going to happen and what you lose, and you don't know whether like stuff's gonna get smashed. So I always take makeup like this, and when I'm away and stuff, like places like that, I don't really wear much makeup anyway, so I quite like just like a light. But this bronzer is really, really good to suck my cheeks in just like this a little bit, and then in circle motions just lightly go over my cheekbones. Do you know what I mean? You ain't gonna start doing a full contour in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning just before school. I used to do my makeup in the car on the way to school. When my dad used to drop me, I used to be sat in the front, like, in them stupid mirrors you get in the car. But, I mean, I like to just put a little bit of that whatever's left as well, just like under there, just blend it down my neck a little. What I used to do in school, obviously I use a brush for this now, but if you're in school and you're watching this for tips, you just grab that brush and make it tight there. I used to run that down my nose, just for a little bit of definition. And I also used to do that in my eyes as well. Literally just used to run it over there like that. Well, I don't know if you can even see the difference. It just adds a little bit of shadow in there. But for today's, like, that's if you're in a hurry. But yeah, I mean, that's just a tiny little tip that I used to do. To be fair, I still do that now when I'm going to work and stuff. I do my bronzer, I'll just quickly chuck some of that in. But today I'm actually going to grab just a brush. If you just had one of these, you can just run this through your crease. It's literally just like a bit of definition. The thing is with this makeup as well, you can literally do this in like 5-10 minutes. If I have to do a makeup look like this in 5 minutes, I can, like, just, but, and it is a bit of a rush, but it's possible. So yeah, I just put a bit of that under my eye and in my crease. It's literally just the bronzer that I used before. Still do that now as well, to be fair. Even before I do eyeshadow looks, I always, bronzer is literally such a good transition shade to just chuck in your crease. I'm now just going to grab this blush. This is by Barry M. I love this brush as well. I love this blush as well, literally. Still use this sometimes as well. You know, some products just never die out. And I grabbed that on this brush. By the way, guys, I did a video on all these brushes that I'm using maybe a couple months ago now, that I review on them when I open them. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll leave the description in the link below. But an update, if you have seen that video, these brushes are really worth the money. Like, obviously when I opened them up, I said you have to wait until I've seen them and that, but I use them all the time and they really good. Got a bit carried away with that talking, but yeah, just blush is something that I never used to wear, to be fair, but I love it now. Okay, so that's pretty much the face makeup all done. Literally just gonna run a tiny bit of product through my brows. They're not long tinted really, so I don't really need to fill them in too much, but I like to just go over them a little bit, like so. Just like the sparse areas really. you don't want big thick Instagram brows for school anyway, do you? I think that'd look a little bit weird. So yeah, I've literally so lightly run that through my brows. Like, they don't even look like they've really got product in, to be fair, but I'm quite liking that look at the moment anyway. But yeah, definitely for school you just want natural bushy brows, really. Pretty much want it to look like you're naturally stunning. And then what I do is I just grab my eyelash curlers and I just hold it there. Sometimes I like to just like lift them up a little bit like that because I just feel like it helps. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that on both my eyelashes quickly. And do you know what, curling my eyelash is something I never did in school as well, and I swear to God, I wish I had someone to tell me to do it, because it makes the world of a difference. Like, literally. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply mascara to my top and my bottom eyelashes. So, yeah, I mean, just a bit of mascara like that. I mean, you don't want nothing crazy. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to take this highlighter, and I'm not going to lie, yes, this highlighter has been through the walls. Yes, it's battered, but oh my God, it is so good. I just love the colour and the pigmentation of this highlighter. Like, I don't use it every day still, but whenever I do, I'm like, why did I ever let you go? So this is by Obsession, and it's in the stage again. It's in the shade Mega Destiny, and I'm not gonna lie, one sec. It has been through the walls and back, but it's done my 2 seasons in Ibiza. It's come to every festival with me, so it does look like that. But it's what I always do with this is always just put that in there. But like, it's just whoa. You know, like, why the hell go and spend a load of money when you don't have it? So yeah, I've pretty much just put that highlight on my Cupid's bow, my nose, under my brows and on my cheekbones. You don't really have to do that step, but I didn't wear a highlighter in school. But again, I wish there was someone to tell me to, because I just think it makes such a difference. It just makes you literally glow. Yeah. The last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab this nudie sort of lip liner just to get over the foundation it's really. And then I'm just going to put that just on my lips really, like. Just like that pretty much. And I mean, it doesn't even look like I've got anything on it. It just pretty much covered up the makeup that had gone in it. And I always used to wear a lip liner and just put a bit of lip balm over it in school. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I'll come a bit closer so you guys can see. But yeah, look, this, even now looking in the mirror, like all the face products that I just used on my face, I still swear by them all now. That foundation, if you're on a budget, seriously try this one out, because I've never had any problems with it. It lasts all day. It's a perfect coverage, and I've never had any spots or irritations from it, and I've literally used it for years and years and years. So go try that out. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how strict schools and stuff are now with makeup and stuff. I don't know whether this is too much. I don't know if you're allowed to wear more. Like when I was in school, I didn't really care too much about makeup and stuff unless it was crazy. They cared more about like nails and jewellery, and oh my God, how I don't miss that. You can imagine my life was hell. So yeah, I mean, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope this helped some of you. And yeah, I mean, I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!